There are so many favourite New Testament bits. I love the parables, and a real favourite is the parable of the prodigal son. Especially when you read a little bit about the culture, the Middle Eastern culture, and you see what sacrifices the father was prepared to make for his wayward son. In Middle Eastern culture, fathers don't run anywhere, so that scene where the father sees his son coming in the distance and he races to meet him. He has to get there to the edge of the village before the villagers do, because the villagers will condemn the son and banish him, and the father just won't have that. So he runs, despite all the cultural rules about not doing that, to make sure he gets to his son first. So I think it's a marvellous story. People often ask if the prodigal son is the gospel, the whole gospel in one story, where is the cross in it? And I think the cross is in those sacrifices that the father makes. He allows his son to take what the son calls his share of the inheritance. Well, it's not his share at all while his father's still alive, but his father allows himself to be humiliated to meet that request of the son, and then he runs through the village to get there first to redeem his son. So these costs that the father pays tell us something profound about the cross, I think.
I think one that's always been in my favourites is the burning bush episode in Exodus chapter 3. Not so much because of the burning bush, but because of the divine description that we get there, which in the old English versions was "I am who I am." So it's Ehya, Asher, Ehya. I love it when it's translated as "I will be what I will be." And I guess the reason I love that story is that it validates one of my own spiritual instincts, and that's what makes us love certain bits of the Bible, because it reinforces what we think anyway. But what I resonate with that particular text is the idea is God is saying in that story, you will never put me in a box. You won't even put me in a book. Okay, I will be what I will be. Just wait and see. You will discover who I am as we move on together. And that's probably the Old Testament text that really resonates most with me.
And when we lose our way, well, you know we'll get there still.